Ooh, it's actually kind of cold outside today. Middle of April, feels like it's like 53, and it got some wind too. I might actually put my big jacket on. But what's going on, everybody? So it's been I think like a couple weeks. Yeah, because last weekend I blew up the Integra and didn't film. But yeah, it's been a couple weeks, and today we're going to be working. We're back on the Civic project. I uploaded a short a couple weeks ago. I did find a motor, stupid cheap. I mean, these F23s are everywhere, man. You could literally throw a rock and somebody would drop off 10 of them to you. So that's actually really cool, and it's actually got me kind of curious on what you can do with one, because I've never been a F series or H series person. They've always just seemed to have a lot more problems than what a B series does with, like, you know, going through rings relatively quick. You can't exactly is that a snake hole in my driveway? That's exactly what that looks like. You can't exactly, like, you know, put a bunch of boost behind them, because there you have what they call like FRM cylinder sleeves or something like that. I don't know, but yeah. So I found a motor. But before we hop on that, as I just mentioned, I did pop the Integra. So what happened was I went to a local, like, open house, like, car show, and everything was fine and dandy. Car ran great there and back. I mean, it's like a 50-minute drive there and back. Didn't have any cooling problems or anything, no consumption of any sort outside of fuel. And got back into town. I wasn't even a mile away from my house, mind you. And my buddy's behind me. We're sitting at a stoplight. He goes, "Launch it!" So me being me, I'm like, "Shit, you gotta ask twice, bro. You already know I do it." Launched it, spinning, let out, got back into it to kind of, you know, mitigate some of the tire spin. And car shot, like, boost literally just shot up, and it was holding for a second, and then poof, we ended up cracking the cylinder sleeve. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys. I already got the car torn apart. As you can see, right there, cylinder number 3, cracked the sleeve. I was genuinely, like, I wasn't upset by any means about it. You know, I was just kind of bummed out that I couldn't make IFO. But, you know, charge of the game, you know, these things happen. And I knew this was going to be a problem, so I bought a spare block, like, what, 4 or 5 months ago now, and I got it all cleaned and everything, and it's ready to go. I just gotta put my rotating assembly in it, and not the one that's in the car, but that block, it was a complete short block, you know, crank, rods, pistons, all that crap. Tossed the rods already. Crank looked fantastic. Actually, the crank looked better than the one that's in my car. The block looks fantastic. It's high mileage, but it still has the factory cross hatchings in it. So that's what we're going to run. You know, I'll just give it a light deglaze on the cylinders. I got new bearings. I got a new set of pistons. My rods all looked good. Measured them out. Nothing looked bent or anything, surprisingly. H-beams for the win. Definitely go H-beams if you're going to be boosting your car. And ordered some new head studs. I was actually genuinely surprised it didn't lift the head. I pulled the head gasket off, and the head gasket looked amazing. It still looked like I just installed it. So I was like, wow. That goes to show that a little bit of, if you're willing to take the risk, and I'm not saying that it's going to happen every time, but them Amazon head studs, as they ain't ARP, I definitely only spent like 35, 40 bucks on them things, and they hold. So if you were thinking about it, that's just my 2 cents. I think they're worth it. But anyway, back to the Civic here. So put this out. That right there, y'all don't need to see what's going on right there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, so got the new motor. Transmission's already mounted up to the motor. I got my buddy coming over who actually owns the car, and we're going to be popping this thing in today, hopefully. We still got to pull the old motor out, so I think that's what actually I'm going to start working on before he gets here. We'll go ahead and pull the C-stuff one out. I think it's only held in by one motor mount. Maybe the wiring harness is still connected to it. That's not a big deal, and we'll hop in it. So, mind you, there's probably going to be a lot of time-lapsing. I'll still explain everything that I'm doing, but given how windy it is, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to hear me. But yeah, so I don't know. I doubt we get it running today, but if we can at least have it together and ready to go today, that'd be great. Because to be real with you guys, I really want this thing out my driveway. I got another car I need to bring over here like ASAP, man. This thing's just been sitting here. It's kind of my own fault, but you know how it goes, life and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna get you guys set up. I'm gonna get you guys plugged in because this thing's about to die already. And yeah, we're just gonna hop into it.
I mean, it's like Y'all can't be serious right now. What you think gonna happen when two of the illest niggas together? Real music and so forth, the one track, huh? Y'all can't be serious right now. Hey yo, the spiritual shit really work. And yo, the revolution marketing costs what you televise. Analysis from the pieces you left, I improvise. Off the wall fly butter out of my cocoon, Popeye, you puzzling why. I propaganda and support raised up with these manners, you take a gander. If the sign failed, I'm trying again, and if it stanzas. Until you get my point, I'm coming across, you understand the method is substantial. With me a supreme confederate. When me and Lil Bro get together, y'all niggas better get how to dodge with dealer file up against with these specimens. That vaccine you argue about, y'all think it's medicine? I told you it's biological warfare, we the relatives. Embellishment on my dialectical reference. And I don't know what's controlling me in possessiveness. I bit the apple due to Eve looking the sexiest. I pentagram off the scale 5-star with the fellowship.
5-star with the fellowship. Icons of a devilish mind. Catching wreck with divine levels, you're not specialist. Y'all never been nice, I'm fine whining agent as if time never ticks. Jay hit my line again, kicking raps raw from the depths of it. You know we leaving our backpack and rap guard starved in a deficit. I'm on depressive shit as if clocked in a second shift. One box with jealous men, surprised I'm stepping in with high power guidance from all my hellish friends.
All right, so we got the new motor all set up. Wire and harness has been fixed. We had to convert some things over because this F23, originally I think it had an F22 when it out of a Prelude. That's what the transmission is, at least. And you just had to, you know, extend like the injector harness, little stupid ass shit like that. Nothing big. Got everything moved over though, and now we're about to go through the process of dropping this bad boy in. Crossing fingers, hopefully this thing actually runs.
These hoes been lost they second win. Your bogus theory to live for these stupid hoes be the usual goal for every excusable nigga known. Irrefutable wisdom shown by me. It's so sincerely the eeriest fear you won't find free. Yeah, I be that motherfucker with no religion on his neck. I be that motherfucker who never took no disrespect. I be that motherfucker who made the rapture end quick. I be that motherfucker who put the mentions in your bitch. Yeah. Real life shit. Underground shit forever, nigga. Stand the fuck up.
Well, after over an hour of fighting with the damn T-bracket, God, the most miserable, and I'm just going to attribute it to these cheap mounts, to be honest with you. But it's in. Hopefully it runs. Mr. UASA here is putting on the shift linkage, and there's a bunch of button up stuff. Got to put the radiator in, crap like that. Got to remove that. But yeah, she's in there. I gotta get down here and I gotta tighten some more stuff, but let's see. Let's just see what the outcome of this is. I'm curious as to how it's going to perform, that's for sure. But man, this is different. You got a lot of room up here for fucking activities, though, I can tell you that much. Because if you're running a half size, you know how big of a turbo you can shove right there? Maybe in the future I'll play with one of these. Maybe. But I'm not even going to bother filming us, just buttoning the rest of this crap back up. We'll just get it done. Hopefully get the car on the ground, put some oil in it. We got to drain the gas tank because it's got a bunch of old E85 in it. So there's no telling how long it's been sitting in there, and hopefully the lines aren't too terrible. Maybe we can just, put some fresh gas in it, and maybe it'll run like crap for a little bit, but clear itself out. That's the hopefulness there. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back after we get this thing all squared away. All right, so we've got everything pretty much buttoned up. It's together. The stupid JDI Ghost, it's not even a JDI Ghost box. It's like it's some eBay crap. It's kind of funky, but let's watch it run. Got to put the battery back in it, Pimp. definitely gonna see if I can just find a key. Alright. Where's that stupid key? You know where the key is at? I got it.
Find it?
Yeah.
Ready? Ready?
Yep, go for it.
Ah, shit.
Go to the terminal. We'll go to the terminal, battery terminal.
Ready? Yeah, hit the damn.
Smack it. No, it's just the battery gets worn down.
I think it's an answer. Try it again. Ready?
Look at that, she's alive. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna shut her down. We don't have the cooling system or the charging system hooked up. But yeah, so it's misfiring because I used my HON data and uploaded a map into it. The map that was previously on it was an E85 map for boost, and obviously this thing isn't boosted, nor is it on E85 anymore. So I think it's still, like, we drained most of it out. I think it's probably still got maybe like half a gallon or two in the tank, and we did put about a gallon of just 93 in there. So hopefully after it's full, dilute out the rest of that E85 and she'll run. Just still got to do some buttoning up, you know, still got to do the charging system, still got to do the cooling system. What else? I think it needs an axle. Somebody stripped out the brake caliper, like the bracket itself. I don't even know how the hell you do that, so I got to get one of those. But yeah, then it'll be for sale after we beat the crap out of it for a couple days. How much you want for it?
35, 3, something like that.
35, 3 to 3,500. Just depends on how far we go with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's cool. Obviously, there's still other things. We got to hook up VTEC, and we still need to actually drive the car and see how it performs and whatnot. Hook up the rest of the exhaust. You know, I got new lights for it and everything. So yeah, I mean, can't beat that. A day's worth of work. I think we started at what, around 11, 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's 6 now. After fighting with a bunch of crap, you know, just typical swapping in things that don't belong in the different cars. You know what I mean? That's what it really comes down to. So yeah, but that's gonna be in this video. Next we'll get on the Integra. I got to get it running again, you know, since I blew it up. So I'll get my my new bottom in and everything assembled, smack the head on it, turn it down. Does not need to be on 25 pounds. We'll just turn it down to 20. It is what it is, and we'll have fun with it. But that's gonna be it for today.